In the wild, survival hinges on instinct and adaptation. You learn fast to respect what you can't see, the dangers that lurk beneath the surface. Some predators move like ghosts, silent, unseen, deadly. So too do true kung fu masters. They embody that same principle of unseen power. They command respect, not through intimidation, not with threats or displays of aggression, but with a quiet, unshakable presence, a deep-seated confidence that radiates from within. Their power isn't just about fighting prowess. It's about the complete mastery of self, body, mind, and spirit working in perfect harmony. This power is ancient, a legacy passed down through generations, forged by generations of dedicated practitioners, each building upon the foundation laid by their predecessors. This makes the outcome against a true master almost inevitable, almost always certain. Victory is often assured before the first strike is even thrown. It's not just about throwing punches or kicks with brute force. It's about total mastery of body, mind, and spirit, a holistic approach to combat and life itself. Like a storm gathering on the horizon, you feel their energy, their presence, before you even see it. It's an almost palpable sense of impending power. Masters hone themselves, pushing their limits day after day into instruments of pure will, their bodies and minds perfectly aligned. They are capable of reading intentions before a muscle even twitches, anticipating their opponent's every move. Their skills aren't magic or some mystical power. They're the direct result of relentless, grueling training, pushing past pain and exhaustion. Legends of defeating 10 opponents single-handedly or breaking stone with a single strike aren't just fantastical stories passed down through generations. They're echoes of a reality, glimpses into what is possible shaped by unwavering discipline and dedication. In a world obsessed with shortcuts and instant gratification, the Kung Fu master embodies a different path, walks the hardest road, the one less traveled, demanding sacrifice and unwavering commitment. They conquer the ultimate opponent, themselves, their own limitations, their own fears. What chance does an ordinary fighter, someone untrained and unprepared, driven by anger or pride, fueled by ego and emotion, have against someone, against a master, who's achieved that level of self-mastery, of inner peace and unwavering focus? The myth of the unbeatable master, the legend that has been whispered for centuries, is rooted in this profound truth. True strength comes from within. Before we dive into the captivating stories, their incredible stories and rigorous training methods, subscribe and stay tuned for more insights into the world of Kung Fu. The path to mastery begins before dawn, when the world is still cloaked in shadows. In the biting cold, where the air itself seems to challenge your resolve. On unforgiving earth, a constant reminder of the grounded reality of this ancient art. Apprentices hold stances, pushing their limits, building the very foundation of their strength, until their legs burn, a searing testament to their dedication and perseverance. Every drop of sweat is a victory. Watched by masters, their eyes keen, their wisdom vast, guiding the next generation. Who expect perfection, not as an end goal, but as a constant striving for improvement. This isn't punishment. It's not about breaking the spirit. It's forging, shaping, and refining the raw potential within. The body must obey, learning to respond instantly to the commands of the mind. The will, the unwavering force that drives them forward, even when the body screams for rest. Physical conditioning is relentless, pushing the boundaries of human endurance, striking sand, gravel, iron, hardening fists into hammers, weapons honed through tireless repetition. Kicks are drilled thousands of times until they become second nature, an extension of the self. Buckets of water carried up mountains, testing their endurance and resolve against the forces of nature. For strength and balance, the cornerstones of any martial art. This builds Gong, the internal energy that fuels their movements and enhances their power. Cultivated skill, honed over years of dedicated practice and unwavering commitment, etched into their being, becoming an inseparable part of who they are. Over years, a testament to the enduring power of dedication and discipline. But it's more than muscle. It's about the connection between mind, body, and spirit. Senses are sharpened, honed to a razor's edge, allowing them to perceive the world in a way that others cannot. To near supernatural levels, blurring the line between human potential and something more. Masters feel shifts in the air, sensing the subtle changes in pressure and energy that betray an opponent's intentions. Hear faint sounds, see the slightest movement, reacting before the conscious mind can even process the information. They train blindfolded, relying on every sense, amplifying their awareness of the world around them. This awareness lets them react instinctively, without hesitation, their movements fluid and precise, countering attacks before they fully form, anticipating their opponent's moves before they even begin. Kung Fu becomes who they are, shaping their character and influencing every aspect of their lives. Not just what they do, but a philosophy, a way of life, a path to self-discovery. Every movement, every breath is an expression of their training, a reflection of their dedication and mastery. While brawlers rely on aggression, a raw and untamed force, masters move with purpose, each action deliberate and calculated. And efficiency, minimizing wasted energy and maximizing impact. Their bodies become perfectly honed tools, instruments of precision and power, generating explosive power, unleashed with devastating force. From relaxation, a state of calm focus that allows them to channel their energy effectively. This foundation is the first layer, the bedrock upon which their entire skill set is built. Of their unbeatable defense, a shield forged in the crucible of relentless training. The true fortress of a Kung Fu master is their mind. Their discipline goes beyond the body, an iron will tempered with patience and calm. Masters control emotions as precisely as their limbs, fear, anger, and pride are weaknesses. Through meditation, they quiet internal noise, achieving clarity even in chaos. Every action from eating to sleeping is a chance to practice mindfulness. Their mind becomes a calm lake, reflecting the world without distortion. Ordinary fighters enter battle with a storm inside. Masters are the eye of that storm. This clarity lets them analyze, strategize, and act in a split second. Their endurance is legendary, not just physical but mental. They absorb pain, face impossible odds, and remain unbroken. Facing a master means facing someone who's already conquered their own mind. In nature, the clever survive, not always the strongest. Kung Fu masters embody this. For them, a fight is chess at lightning speed. Brute force is for amateurs. Strategy is the master's weapon. They exploit weaknesses, redirect force, and control the battle's flow. The principle of yin and yang guides them. Softness overcomes hardness, yielding defeats aggression. Instead of blocking power with power, they redirect, using momentum against the attacker. Masters read body language, posture, and breath, using feints and deception to create openings. They control distance, timing, and rhythm, forcing opponents to play by their rules. The opponent is always a step behind, exhausted by their own wasted effort. This mental domination is more exhausting than any blow. Kung Fu is an art, creative, adaptive, and strategic. Masters outthink, outmaneuver, and outstrategize, making defeat almost inevitable. The mind is the general, but the body is the army, and a master's body is legendary. Their speed is explosive, strikes unleashed from stillness, too fast for the untrained eye. Power comes from perfect biomechanics, channeling energy through the whole body. Even a frail-looking master can deliver devastating force. Fa Jin, explosive energy. Balance and agility are paramount. They move with feline grace, stable on any terrain. Their bodies respond instinctively, maintaining equilibrium under pressure. Precision is their secret weapon. Every strike targets nerves, joints, or pressure points. No wasted energy, no wild blows, just efficient, disabling attacks. This combination of speed, power, agility, and precision makes them devastating. The master's body is a perfectly honed tool, both immovable and unstoppable. This is why their physical prowess is the stuff of legend. History is filled with tales of Kung Fu masters triumphing against impossible odds. Wang Fei Hung, ambushed by a dozen thugs in a narrow alley, used the space to his advantage, disabling attackers one by one. Yang Luchan, Yang the Invincible, defeated stronger opponents by yielding and redirecting force, proving technique beats strength. Even Mas Oyama, inspired by Kung Fu, faced charging bulls, demonstrating power, precision, and mental control. These stories, whether fact or legend, reveal a core truth. The master's advantage is mental, strategic, and spiritual. Masters show that skill and willpower can overcome size and aggression. Their legends aren't just about winning fights, they're about discipline over chaos, intelligence over brute force. The myth of the unbeatable master is built on these timeless lessons. They are living proof of the triumph of the human spirit. In the annals of martial arts history, where legends are forged and skills are honed to perfection, no story of unbeatable masters is complete without the mention of IP Man, a name synonymous with grace, power, and unwavering principle. He was the Grand Master of Wing Chun, a style he not only mastered but also shaped for generations to come. A man of quiet dignity, he never sought fame or recognition for his abilities. But when circumstances forced him to act, to defend his honor or the honor of his people, his skills were undeniable, a force to be reckoned with. The backdrop of his life was a tumultuous one, particularly during the Japanese occupation of China. In a display of unwavering moral conviction, he refused to train enemy soldiers, an act of courage that spoke volumes about his character and honor, a principle he held above all else. Tales are told of legendary matches, encounters that tested his skill and resolve. In these contests, he often faced multiple opponents, a true testament to his mastery. He fought not for ego or personal glory, but for the spirit of his people, for the preservation of their dignity and pride. In one such encounter, against Ten Karateka, he used Wing Chun's efficiency and fluidity, turning aggression against itself with masterful counters and redirections. He also famously defeated a powerful Northern boxing champion, a formidable opponent known for his raw strength. Ip Man, however, relied on strategy and precision, targeting vulnerabilities with calculated strikes. This showcased how technique and skill could overcome brute strength, a core tenet of Wing Chun. Ip Man's strength was measured not just by his fighting prowess, but by his character as much as skill. He endured hardship and faced adversity, without compromising his integrity or abandoning his principles. Perhaps his greatest victory was preserving Wing Chun, ensuring its survival through turbulent times. He dedicated himself to teaching and passing it to future generations, including one of his most famous students, Bruce Lee. His story reminds us that true masters fight for something greater than themselves, for principles and ideals that transcend personal gain. Kung Fu is more than just a fighting style. It is a path, a journey of self-cultivation, discipline, and inner growth. It's about developing character, not just combat. Ip Man's legacy is a testament, a powerful reminder to honor, resilience, and unwavering spirit in the face of adversity. It embodies the true spirit of Kung Fu, a path of self-improvement and unwavering dedication to one's principles. In high-stakes moments, composure is often the first casualty. Kung Fu masters hold the ultimate advantage: calm under fire. Years of meditation and pressure training let them remain tranquil, even facing danger. They don't lack fear, they master it, never letting it control them. This calm has practical effects. A clear mind processes information faster. While opponents are blinded by emotion, the master sees every detail. They often counter attacks before they're fully launched, seeming almost clairvoyant. Calm conserves energy. Anger and panic burn it quickly. Masters move fluidly, efficiently, outlasting opponents in both skill and endurance. This mastery extends beyond combat. It's a life skill. They approach all challenges with clarity and strategy. Emotional equilibrium is the invisible shield and the source of their confidence. It's the true mark of an unbeatable master. In a changing world, the Kung Fu master remains a symbol of ultimate human potential. Their power is timeless, rooted in self-mastery, not weapons or gimmicks. Masters are fighters, philosophers, and living traditions. Their skills apply to life, not just combat. They inspire awe because they've walked a path of sacrifice and transformation. Standing before a master is standing before someone who's unlocked true control and awareness. Their legend endures because their lessons, discipline, focus, inner peace, are more relevant than ever. True strength is mastering oneself, not dominating others. The master's legacy challenges us to seek our own inner strength and walk our path with honor. For more stories of human potential, stay tuned. The adventure is just beginning.